So how's the past year changed your perspective on the importance of like well-being within your team and your business?
Well, it has been a hard year, and I think most people would say it's a hard and challenging year, and very different year. I think for us, we work, a lot of our jobs are in people's homes and stuff, so obviously with the pandemic and everything that's happening, you got to make sure that, you're letting your customers know that we're obviously are all healthy and safe and all doing the right things, post COVID and all that kind of stuff. And again, just letting our employees know that everything's, we're still in business, we've still got jobs, everything's moving forward for us. Just making sure that job security's good for them, because obviously there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs this year.
And have you had to put an extra effort to find extra work to thinking about the well-being of your team members?
This year's sort of been a weird year, I think, with finding work. I think work's sort of, because a lot of people are staying home, and the people that have got jobs have still earned the money and it can't go anywhere, so they're spending money on their houses, on their properties, all that kind of stuff. So finding work hasn't really been that big of a challenge at the moment. We've been pretty fortunate that we've been booked out for a little while. So in that respect, work hasn't been a problem actually getting. It's just keeping the guys focused and, again, reassuring them that, if there's any issues, again, with at home or that we're here and we can support them and do the right things, and obviously it helps in the workplace.
So, mate, what do you believe a mentally healthy workplace looks like in small business?
With a small business, I would say making sure all your employees are, okay. Because sometimes you just don't know what's going on in their personal lives unless you ask the question. So just checking in, I think, is the biggest thing. Just check in with your employees, just see if they're okay and everything's at home okay. Because if they're doing well at home, they're going to do well at work. If they're not doing well at home, they're going to struggle at work and miss days or miss things that they should be getting, or just the little things in life. I think you just got to make sure that they're doing okay and everything will be all right.
And that impacts their ability to earn an income and support
families. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or not even that. I think even starting a career. I know for us, we have two young apprentices just starting out. So getting the right way to start, and building your work and and your ability to work hard and to have the right guys, to do that is important, and to like I said, to check in to make sure they're okay is important. Well, looking after myself has become a very big priority now. It never used to be. I think before I had cancer, I was just like, it'll be right. I'm a bit sick, a bit ill, a bit banged up, just a tradie thing. You just get on with it. Then having cancer and having chemotherapy and getting through 3 or 4 months of really hard times, you take really importance to it, because it is important. You've only got one life and you've got to take care of yourself and look after yourself for the longevity. And then having kids as well, young kids, you got to look after yourself, because you want to play with them, you want to have fun with them, you want to see them grow up. So looking after yourself is definitely, it's definitely very, very important. As yourself, and then again, even with your employees, it's the same thing. You want them to enjoy coming to work, enjoy going home, enjoy having that, because it's the end of the day, as long as you've got a happy family and a happy life and all that, it all translates to your workplace as well.
So obviously, having cancer and running a small business, what would you say to guys that are in a similar situation that kind of put it off or don't really put too much effort into it, because like you said, they might feel a bit banged up or whatever? What would your advice be to the guys like that after everything you went through?
Yeah, well, everything that I went through, it is Movember anyway. I had testicular cancer, so getting yourself checked, and if there is abnormalities or things that are different on your body, you need to go get them checked, because it only takes, a blink of an eye and you can find yourself in some serious trouble if you don't look after yourself and go check yourself and do all that. So it's definitely important to you got to look after yourself first before you can look after anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in that. You got to look after yourself and make sure you're all right and you're healthy and happy, and then you know, you can make other people happy. If you're not happy, you can't make other